Hey guys, I want to take a look at the PT indicator, my favorite subject, and just show you some of the amazing things that I can do with it. I can put different distributions on the chart so I can get the first hour of the RTH session and put that in its own distribution. And you can see there's several ways to use this, and that is just in keeping with the normal way that you would do any distribution, and that is wait for the 1 to break, trade to the 2 and to the 3 of this distribution, and then wait and see if it breaks. I can extend that in tails with the indicator, so you can customize these levels. And I just use standard levels. You can also put the fibs off of either the 1, 2, or 3, and that provides additional levels to hit. But some pretty standard level, if the range is going to hold, this would be that place, and then you can see it held there for a few bars, and then it took off, and it went 1.17. Imagine that. So 17 is half of 34, right? So it's very algorithmic. I mean, just perfectly algorithmic. And hit the target and then bounced back up, but then flushed down for a second move down, which was amazing. And I think that caught everyone off guard because we're so used to seeing it bounce back up, and it didn't. So a way to that I can get a handle on what is happening real time is to look at the volatility levels of the PT2 indicator. And again, I can set up different distributions for the volatility. So I can set up the 1 hour range distribution over um, time series, as well as a 24/7 bar. Here is the 1 hour time series. And so this data translates into the bottom oscillators. The time series is the highest time of the day volatility at the RTH Open. So those ranges, once they break and start running, you know that the um, market is looking for those outer fibs, and you have targets to trade to. You can set the fib levels up and just use standard Fibonacci or standard statistical levels, or anything that you want it to be. You have the total ability to set your own levels, and that just extends the range from the distribution. So you can go away from either the 1, 2, or 3 and bring it down. So um, I like waiting for the PT2 to break. This is actually the one. I split it in half. So here's a little half range here, and then 1650 would really be the PT1. But when that breaks, you can start trading up to your higher volatility levels. So look for the 24/7 to break first, the 1450. And once the volatility exceeds the 1450, and the indicator can pick this up for me live in the algorithm, then go with that range expansion, and that's when to signal for that thrust move that you're looking for, the the fall move. The Volmageddon is as higher as it goes, right? So, but at least you know where algorithms are likely to find these levels at, because you can put them on your chart and look at them and see what the levels are. So it's very cool. A great Great little indicator, so you can cover both ends of your world. You can put the distributions on the chart on top and then get the levels to trade off of inside those distributions on the bottom. And Bloodhound and Blackbird are separate. I do not represent shark indicators, but it's a great product that I use, and I can. I'm not a trainer in shark indicators products, but I can show you how to use the PT indicator and the other indicators in Bloodhound and Blackbird, and give you a few templates to get you started. So there you go. Use the volatility and try to set up a system for approaching that range. That's a pretty big range. Once you start breaking a range and going for the higher ranges, that means the volatility is going to be up and down. So you have to take that into consideration. And what I like to do with this indicator is take the percentage from the high or the low and wait for a retracement by a certain distance that I can assign using the PT ranges. And so that would automatically give me the correct PT range for the distance for the pullback. And then I would have a re-entry point that is more in line at a midpoint and a higher degree of success for that continuation without having to trying to find the zero within the range. So I can show you how we can do that with the Blackbird. All right, so y'all have a good one. Should be interesting. See how far price comes down. Set up as many Fibonacci levels as you think might be necessary. I might have gone into a little overkill here, but you know, a good Girl Scout is always ready, right? All right, y'all be good. Thanks.